Peace. What up, though? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. This is Trust and Love Tarot 555, and I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope that you all are doing well. So this message is for Gemini's energy. This is the energy check-in for the collective Gemini energy. Let's see what this energy is about, Gemini. I want you to keep in mind that this is a general message and it may not resonate with everyone. So I ask that you take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this message intent is strictly for guidance. So Gemini, I gotta be honest with you. It took some time trying to get this reading up and posted and get it together. It's something with this energy, Gemini. Underlying, I don't know if it's your energy or if it's someone's energy around you. We may have some Geminis that's into healing work with crystals and herbs. We may have some Geminis that's into some type of spell work. Yeah. So, Gemini, I'm starting with some oracle cards. We have the Witches, the Season of the Witches Tarot, which I feel is convenient for this season. We have also the Earthcraft Oracle. The Season of the Witch is going to be for the underlying energy, just to give us some perspective. And the Earthcraft Oracle is going to give us that higher perspective in this energy. And we're going to see what's going on with the energy that you might be thinking, feeling, doing, or the energy that someone else could be thinking, feeling, or doing. That's in your energy. So Gemini, so let's begin with the underlying energy. We have the card of crystals and herbs. So like I said, some of us, may be into the crystals and the herbs. And for those of you that are, it's important that you have a clear understanding of your intentions. When it comes to any crystals, when it comes to herbs, even when it comes to any point type of spell work that you're doing, understand that no matter what energy is returned to you, sooner or later, okay? So the energy that you put out is the energy that's going to come back. So when you deal with these crystals and the herbs, mostly when I use them, it's for protection. You may be learning new things, and that is a great thing to expand your mind, expand your knowledge on certain things. We may have, some of our Geminis that may be experiencing divination somehow, and that is possibly why you're here today. So with life and with this world, I just want you to remember to keep in mind, again, of your intent. Keep in mind of opposing energies, because this could be your energy, Gemini. This could also be someone's energy as well, with Gemini in their chart. We could be dealing with what we call a dark witch. Okay? And there's an opposing energy that is going on. So I want to take some time to go to the book to get a bit more guidance with this message. So when it comes to crystals and herbs, just to get a brief guidance on this underlying energy, pulling crystals and herbs is an invitation to find a deeper connection with earth energy. Mother Earth is calling you home, and that healing can be found within nature's language. The earth element represents grounding, connection, stability, and strength. Nature nourishes and supports you and tells all things, it tells you, all things on this planet. Behold the sacredness that is earth magic. You will feel more replenished as you develop your connection. This message is amplified if you felt burnt out, if you are sleeping but are not rested, full but still hungry, or active but not energized. This card holds an even deeper meaning for you as it signals you've lost touch with anchoring of working with earth energy. This message is even more significant if you pull the rooted card of feeling called to read it. So, Gemini, some crystals that you can look into when it comes to this energy. We have carnelian, which is a perfect choice for increasing your energy and overall well-being. It encourages creativity and concentration and banishes mental fog. Very useful for calming anger and reducing feelings of depression. We also have jet, a common protection stone. Jet protects empaths from negative energy and emotional vampires. It can be used to cleanse other crystals and is a great choice for healing grief. Obsidian, an intense and powerful stone for discovering truth and facing your unresolved issues. It helps to seal the aura and to cut cords with people no longer serving your best interests and higher good. Lastly, onyx, a black stone that is used to protect against manipulation, aggression, and bullying. It stimulates truth and honesty as well as strengthening relationships. Yeah, Gemini. So to combat these feelings, you could look into these crystals and use it for protection of your empathic abilities. It could protection from any energy vampires, and any energy that could be trying to bully you in this energy or what have you, because there's like an eerie feeling with this energy, Gemini. Now I want to go back and forth with these oracle messages. So with the crystals and herbs on that underlying in the shadow energy, in the light we have the moon, Gemini, and this is the card of the number 43, and it talks about the womb. With the womb, it's about your foundation, Gemini. It's also about your understanding of this life, of this earth, first and foremost, when it comes to your womb, it's the cycle of life, basically, and with that also it's maintaining your hope, it's maintaining your faith in God, however you believe in the universe, what have you, Allah, however you call it, the higher power, Gemini. So right now we have energy of your faith being tested when it comes to your womb, when it comes to your foundation, when it comes to how you communicate, how you work with others. Like, what is going on here? So when it comes to the womb, it's time to take a moment to imagine the Big Bang, the beginning of the universe. At first there is endless darkness, then suddenly a blast of brilliant light. In those moments, there is simultaneously nothing and everything that will ever exist. Now picture your womb space. It too is limitless. It too is a limitless expanse of darkness, and like the beginning of the universe, every idea, call to create, or stirrings of something new is like a big bang, sparking life inside your sacred bowl. Your womb is pure potential. It is the portal for all creation. Anything that has ever happened in your life or even will exist can be born, transformed, and healed through the sacredness of your sacral chakra. The womb card has come to your reading to awaken your sacred ability to create and heal. The process of creation and healing are two sides of the same coin. To create, one must imagine that has never been. To heal, one must be willing to embrace a new way of being. So, with this Gemini, this underlying energy, again, it is talking about ways of protecting yourself. It talks about with protection, again, basically about how there is this always going to be an imposing energy. And it's not about this opposing energy that we need to pay attention to. It's really understanding how to protect ourselves. It's also understanding the importance of continuously creating, continuously doing. And with this world, Gemini, with this cycle, it's not just doing for the greater good of for ourselves, it's doing for the greater good of us all. So, right now, integrity for me is coming into question. When it comes to what you may be thinking or how you may be thinking, Gemini, I want to start with your higher self. Again, this could be your energy. This could be someone else's energy and your energy, right? And they're, for me, in their South Node. And in the South Node, it's like not doing the good for us all, basically. Not being in your higher self. This South Node, the card of number 32, and it could be causing a chaos, confusion, challenge when it comes to your understanding with your communication with others, your choices, your decisions. It's also, it's an energy that may be trying to affect your wisdom somehow, Gemini. So someone is thinking in their South Node. Someone may be thinking that they want you to be in your South Node, however it may resonate, Gemini. And whoever's moving in this lower energy and their South Node energy, they think that they are protected. Okay? And causing or throwing this chaos energy, throwing this challenging energy, throwing this conflicting, confusing energy, right, with Gemini? So, number 32. First of all, I want to let you know that you are not protected in your South Node. The spirit of the South is connected to the element of fire and initiates you to the energy of expansion, radiance, action, and rapid change. When this archetype comes into your life, it brings about a need to head toward your soul's purpose without further delay or distraction. We all have a purpose to fulfill. The universe gives us little nudges and messages letting us know which direction to take. Being aware of these messages and acting accordingly allow you to channel the spirit of the South in a healthy, productive way. The universe always gives you plenty of time to change direction when you fall off course. If you ignore these warnings, the universe must step in and burn through that which leads you astray. You have received this card as a final warning that some changes must occur in your life. Continue to ignore these warnings and fire will manifest in your life as chaos and destruction until you come back to your purpose. Embrace the gifts of the South and you will find the motivation and fiery passion to burn straight through your obstacles. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's important for you to listen. Take that time to meditate. Listen to yourself. We all get this nudge to do something, that voice that's telling us, this ain't it. This is not going to work, And these people that are in their South Node takes that darker, lower voice, which they may think is their intuition, but it is their ego, which may think, again, is their intuition. But this could be that negative energy, that devil energy telling you to, you could do it this time. This time you'll get it right. But not understanding that you are selling your soul. And while you thinking that you're protected by not listening and, thinking that there's no repercussions to your action, it's all here. And I believe that's a true statement. So when it comes to what you may be feeling or what this opposing energy may be feeling, we have the energy of grief. And this is the card of the number 20. Someone is stuck in grief. And it looks like from the repercussions of their actions, someone is stuck in grief because, they continuously live in their South Node and not trying to elevate, not trying to change their life, trying to go up, do the same things, keep thinking that they're going to end up with the same results. This card of grief, it is but a mere glimpse of nothingness, hidden away deep within the changes of your mourning, and the red clovers birthing lost illusions. Someone has allowed grief to overcome them, overshadow them, and not understanding, or not willing to go through the stages of grief. See what message we have on grief for those of our collective that is stuck in grief from the past, grief of their actions, now dealing with the repercussions of their actions. Pulling grief can mean you have a lack of satisfaction about where you are in life, what you have, or perhaps more appropriate, what you don't have. You're putting too much of your focus on what is missing and have cut off the rest of the world. There are still people and opportunities for you if you will only lift your head and take a look around. Life still goes on when you suffer a loss. Mourn for the things you wanted and didn't get or had and lost, but be sure to keep going. The universe never takes something away without giving you something to take in its place. So now is the time to plant seeds. And these are dark and light. dark, we have this grief, that card of 20, but then we have the card of the 19, so that's synchronistic, and 19 goes into 10, and it talks about planting seeds, acknowledging, okay, so now there's an ending in my life with a situation. Now it's time for a new beginning. Now you learned from your prior experience what not to do. And now you plant seeds for that new beginning, Gemini. Seeds are delicate and fragile, yet each one carries the intelligence of an entire plant within it. Every tiny seed contains roots, leaves, flowers, stems, and everything that can make the plant beautiful and unique. Seeds of intention are much the same as these little packets of magic. They must be nurtured and protected until they are strong enough to flourish all on their own. You have pulled the plant seeds card because there are nascent ideas forming in your spirit now, or there will be soon. Whether you've been envisioning yourself as the head of a thriving business, planning to start a family, or innovating new ways to bring healthy food to your community, you have been trusted by your universe to bring this intention to life. Everything you need to grow your dreams lives within a seed. Your seed calls out to you, holding within it the potential to take root and fulfill your life's purpose. But what you do with it is up to you. Trust that this goal is yours for the taking. Be careful with your intentions at this time, for they are not ready to be shared. So for now, set your intentions and commit to their care by acknowledging that you are the right person to bring this gift into the world. Part of me feels, you can't say forget grief. Forget that ending, because it's not, will cancel out the process of healing. So when there is a loss, we will grieve that loss. But it's important not to stay stuck in there, because you can stay stuck in there. And it's a possibility that there's an energy that is trying to keep you stuck in that grief. And to combat that energy, Gemini, it's important to plant seeds now. The thought, it comes through us, when we listen to ourselves. We take that time to connect with ourselves. Even in that grief, and listening to ourselves. And with grief, it's not about trying to suppress it, by drinking, smoking, sex, things like that. It's really that this is all a process of how you take care of yourself. Lastly, it goes to the energy of what we're doing. This could be what you're doing, Gemini. This could be what another Gemini, someone with Gemini in your energy is doing. And someone is trying to cause problems. Someone has forgotten about, or I hear someone, they misunderstood the term of turning your pain into power. Someone is using this grief to connect with dark entities and trying to cause confusion and confliction. They're misusing their power. They're not paying attention to the intent of their power. If they don't know now, they will know that they're not protected in this darkness. They may think that lower energy is going to protect them, but you're stuck in this darkness. You're not protecting it in the darkness. In any movie, when has anyone been protected in the darkness? Until the light comes to shine. It's the end of the cycle, Gemini. You may be seeing 1010. This recommendation right now for you and advice talks about forest bathing. Washing away that old cycle, taking a salt bath to clear your energies, like ending this phase in your life. Or when you're getting in, or if you're feeling this energy that is trying to attack your chakras, trying to attack your wisdom, your knowledge, when you're in that energy of feeling confused, conflict, change, forest bathing, I'm going to say, is recommendation. Taking that shower, again, taking that salt bath, going to the lake, the ocean, you know. Forest bathing is the practice of spending time surrounded by nature and connected to the spirits of the forest to find calm, renewed energy, and well-being. It has recently been popularized by the Japanese term Yoku. But this practice of honoring the sacred spirits of nature is something many, if not all, indigenous cultures have in common. Being immersed in nature allows us to feel the restorative healing energy of the trees and other sacred plants in our minds, bodies, and souls. Away from busy city streets and stressful workdays, Mother Earth feeds our senses and spirits in ways that we forget are possible during our everyday lives. If you have pulled this card, it is because your soul is longing for grounded nourishment. Self-care is often the first thing we disregard when the life becomes overwhelming and this to-do list piles up. So be mindful of the food you eat and how you treat your body. Listen to your body's needs to rest when you are tired, to love when you feel desire, and above all, to respect the earth that supports you. Seek soul nourishment by connecting with nature and embracing the splendor that is around you. Yeah, because something is trying to hold you in some type of darkness. And what we're not going to do is do that. Okay? So what we're not going to do again, yes, is do that. So I just want to see if we can get any clarifying messages on this energy, Gemini. Because somebody, is taking this journey of their life for a game. This may have something to do with unconditional love, self-love. Well, it does have something to do with love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. This also has something to do with seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and this energy could be due to a third party that's interfering. Yeah, this got some energy of third party all in it, Gemini. Somebody trying to interfere with your love life, and somebody not understanding that doing what's best for them is most important in this world, and not trying to affect somebody's life. Like, how could we all have the same 24 hours in a day, and you using your 24 hours to call negative energy to someone, cause different deities, cause confusion, cause chaos, cause confliction, cause challenges in their life, changes in their life. This shit is pathetic. Please forget it. They mad cause your style or my style, they're admiring. Don't be mad cause UPS is hiring. Like, come on. Get yourself. Get it together. We got the energy of the Grim Reaper, Gemini. So yeah, somebody playing with the devil. Not understanding that the relationship is over. There will be no second chances. Grow and transform your life. This is for whatever Gemini that I'm speaking with. Someone could be using your photograph. Someone trying to make new memories. We got a runner that's in codependent relationship. Their fear of intimacy. Somebody's just listening to their ego. And they're being seduced. And they stand in the energy of heartbreak. They focusing out. They're not focused on themselves. Dealing with a snake. Someone is lashing out due to a relationship. And I don't know if this is a relationship that you're in, that you've been in. This could be a past lover. It could be their past current lover that is frustrated in their relationship, having a lack of confidence. What they're doing is self-sabotaging themselves, not learning lessons, and they're jealous. Someone is in jealous energy. They're in their south node energy. They think they're protected, but they're not. And it is leading you nowhere fast. And it may not be nowhere physically fast, but spiritually. And this could be because someone likes you, Gemini. A change is about to be made. And they're sending this energy trying to prevent you from meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, and try to get someone else to stop from moving. And again, in this energy, it's about you, whoever of our Geminis that are in this energy. Please continue to take care of yourself. Love yourself. Keep in mind, again, the energy that you put out is the energy that you are going to get in return. This new love can and will come, although you may be feeling some negative energy that surrounds you. Fear not. You know, this is about how you love yourself. And this is how most successful relationships begin. We have to love ourselves first. We have to be happy within ourselves first. We have to feed ourselves first, you know? Feed our heart, our soul. Do things that makes us happy, because we're not going to find that happiness in someone else, you know? It's about what you're bringing to the table, how you choose to come to the table, Gemini. All right, Gemini, so let's check in with this energy and see what's going on when it comes to your energy. Six of Cups and the Tower. So this could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer in its energy. Someone is living in their South Node, thinking they are protected, but they are not protected. But my Geminis, you are protected. And this energy is if you've learned your lessons through these circumstances in this situation. Again, it can be in a relationship where there was a third party or where there is a third party. And this energy is calling you to, you know, go through the stages of grief in this situation. When there's an ending, there's always a new beginning. And this is time for you to look out with the Three of Wands. Again, to plant your seeds. A new beginning is here for you, Gemini, and it's very important to take it. I understand how when we are in relationships, we feel like these people are the end all, be all. We want these situations to be the end all, be all. We get comfortable in situations. And sometimes we get comfortable in these situations that aren't best for us. We know people, family, friends, even celebrities, you know, that have been together for years and have split up. And it's not about, you know, keeping in mind that saying how, you know, people are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And it's important you can always learn to love someone from a distance, especially if in the present they're not respecting you, especially if in the present there's always conflict, there's always confusion, there's always chaos, challenges, and shit like that, you know. So now it's really important to look out with the Three of Wands, plant your seeds, put your energy towards what it is that you want to create. Now, we have to keep in mind too, and we have to learn to stay grounded. And I only want to tell you this because if you are feeling this opposing energy that's trying to bring you down because of the situation that you went through, and many of us have already healed through this situation. And the healing process is a journey, and we will continue to heal. And it's important to, you know, through this healing, protecting yourself, Gemini. This is a lesson for you to learn on loving yourself, protecting yourself, because you may have put your energy out there, giving it to someone else, giving it to this situation, and then you ended up being out in the cold. You ended up being damaged, you know, by this situation from not properly loving and caring for yourself. And many of us are learning this lesson. And I commend you that is loving yourself. But many of us are also choosing to stay in this conflict, to stay in our South Node, to learn this definition in order to manipulate the energy to go in a way, or manipulate energy to strike out to someone that really has nothing to do with your 24 hours. So right now, we got our Geminis. We is not beat for, you know, it may be this past situation. It may not be for this person, this opposing energy. We not beat. Someone may have tried to give you an offer, or may be trying to give you an offer. And what's happening is you're not really trying to pay attention to it. You don't want this offer. You don't care what they talking about over there, you know. No, I'm gonna stay right here, and you know, I see what this offer brought me in the past. I got all that I need to get out of that. We don't need another, but you have to be careful, Gemini, when it comes to your emotions, on not staying in this energy where you're not open up to new love, not open up to new possibilities. There is energy around you that likes you, you know. You have energy around you where someone may want to date you. You're going to meet someone new. And this energy is about, you know, getting back out there and living and enjoying your life and not staying stuck in that grieving process. When it comes to this opposing energy, we got the energy of the King of Swords. So the King of Swords energy, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So the King of Swords energy, he's not in his emotions. He's thinking analytically. He's trying to think logically. The King of Swords could be cold. Not, again, in his emotions, just dealing with the logistics of it, not showing his hand when it comes to the emotion, may not be wanting to deal with the emotion. The King of Swords, you know, could be real sharp with his tongue, you know, ready to strike the sword at any time. And with this energy of the King of Swords, Gemini, it's important for you to learn from this energy how not to always allow your emotions to take you out of your square. And this is about balancing your emotions, because right now this could be, again, your energy or someone else's energy in this situation, kind of pouting in a sense, to themselves, looking at the situations of the past, angry about the past. But at the same time, we have this energy with the Four of Cups, where, again, you already saw what this energy brings, and you're just not interested in someone that cannot balance their emotions or tap in to their emotions. So what's the connection here? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So the connection here is this test on someone's patience, this test on someone's courage, someone's willpower, someone's faith. This connection between the two of you, this lesson between the two of you is to learn. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to dealing with someone, it's about putting the proper work in. You can't just put all your emotions into a situation, especially if you're not getting it back. You can't just look at a situation and only look at basically what you can get out of it, what makes sense only to you and not the other party. So one person is just in their emotions, feeling resentful, feeling upset, feeling basically not beat. It's some of our Geminis out here just not beat. Don't want it. Don't want to deal with this energy. And it's some of our Geminis that's plotting, scheming on this energy, wanting the big payback and shit. Yet, it's all about your faith in yourself. It's all about your own belief in yourself. It's all about your trust, you know. What are you willing to put in You know, are you willing to grow in a relationship? Are you willing to look at this King of Swords energy and learn from this energy how not to just be in your emotions when it comes to a situation, and be able to deal logically, to be able to meet this King of Swords energy on your level, or on his or her level? Especially when you're not getting what you want out of a situation. The strongest aspect of this is about seeing things for what they are with the sun. Now, seeing that how, you know, love is needed no matter what to help something grow. You can't just be stuck in your mind when it comes to situations, and you can't be just stuck in your emotions. In order to have something work, it's about working on it. It's about being patient on it. It's about any relationship, it's about working together. So the sun with proper communication can be shine on this whole situation. And right now the sun is shining on a situation where you're seeing people for who they are in this situation. And you know, right now this energy is about, you know, doing what it is that you want, that is going to make you happy. Because with this King of Swords energy, King of Swords is only doing what he or she wants to make themselves happy right now. So right now it's just like an energy of looking at the glass half full and not, I mean, looking at it half empty and not full. It's kind of crazy, Gemini. So in this situation, we got people being deceitful. We have people trying to manipulate energy. We got people lying, stealing, cheating, and instead of having faith in themselves, instead of loving themselves, instead of learning the lesson in this situation and understanding the importance again of faith, understanding the importance again of loving yourself. This energy is basically unbalanced. But at the same time, there's always light at the end of this tunnel. For many of our Geminis, there is going to be a light at the end of this tunnel. And there's going to be an end to this stagnation when it comes to love, especially when we learn our lessons in these situations. Nobody is really getting what they want in this situation. And that's why possibly there is going to be an ending to this situation. Because, you want to have that Ten of Pentacles. The goal of these relationships is to get what it is that you want in this life, and that stability. You want to be able to take care of your family. You want to be able to be in a healthy relationship. You want to have a stable home. And it's about what energy are you putting out there. Someone is trying to stop someone from being happy. Someone has to learn to stop trying to juggle and have their cake and eat it too. When it comes to your energy, Gemini, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So when it comes to this Four of Cups, when it comes to this situation, it's okay to not take the first offer that's given to you. It's okay for you to look at your situation in the past. Okay? It's important for you to go through, and maybe many of you have been through this grieving situation or this grief from a loss. And it's about you looking towards your future, and not rushing to get back or get into a relationship. It's about you. Alexa, turn the alarm off. Excuse me, Gemini. It's about you. Taking your time and moving forward. This energy is telling us to get back out there, date. There is new possibilities there for you. But take your time and look at these situations for what they are. Don't turn down every offer, because God, the universe, is protecting you. God, the universe, is working with you. And again, from this past relationship, it's about you understanding what not to do. Understanding the red flags when you see someone stuck in their south node, using their past passion for wrongdoing. Being with someone and understanding the energy that they give out, shit they say, where it kind of makes you feel like you're not good enough. And that is them just projecting energy onto you, Gemini, because they may be feeling that they're not good enough in this situation. Move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. When it comes to this opposing energy, oh shit, Gemini, they come in for you. They come in right at you with the the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is trying to, again, oppose your energy, man. Trying to stop you in your tracks. Not understanding, I'm not going to let you. And don't, Gemini. This is the time for you again to embody this energy of the King of Swords. And if it's not making, I don't want to say if it's not making dollars, it don't make sense, but it's to say it. But if this not adding up, especially how they come in, and especially if they come in with the same old okie doke. There's an energy that wants to stop you, I feel like, from being great, from having that Ten of Pentacles that you desire. And this energy is because they're stuck in their own grief of their own situations. Everybody involved needs to go within and work on themselves with the Hermit. And look at what took place in this situation. For you Geminis, or whatever Gemini I'm talking to, looking at how you put so much work into a situation and someone didn't give you that same energy in return. And whatever this King of Swords and Knight of Swords energy is trying to bring to the table, they only going to be confronted basically with themselves. I like it. Again, there is a, if this is a relationship, there's a chance of reconciliating. If the work is done. In a situation, the light is going to be shined on any of our Geminis that's misusing their power at this time with the sun. That work that you put in to be deceitful, where you are not getting the benefits, you're not seeing the results truly of your deceit, your lies, your deception. All of that is going to be revealed. And in this energy, for whoever I'm speaking with, whoever is in their south node, whoever is causing chaos, confusion, and challenges, what's in the dark always comes to light. Yeah, you need to go within to look at why you feel it's important to project energy onto others. You need to look at why you don't love yourself. The energy that you put out is the energy that's going to come back to you. So it's important to keep your vibration high. In the long run, you're going to see that your deception, your chaos, your change, challenges, conflict, whatever that you were doing, you're going to have to move away from it. It's not going to get you anywhere. This energy is going to get you hemmed up. You're going to be forced to go within, forced to see the error in your way, forced to see your bullshit, forced to see your deception. You may be forced to see someone moving on to someone else as well, because of the choices that was made. We all have the same 24 hours, and it's like, what are you creating in yours? You got somebody lost in the fog, and they may be looking for assistance, they may be looking for guidance, they may want to travel to you. You may be traveling soon as well. So this season, someone is reaping what they sow. This season, Gemini, if you know, put that work in towards what it is that you want, you're going to get it. But just, it's about being patient. It's about having focus. It's about having that willpower. All is going to go down this winter, this fall. And whoever in this circumstance, I mean, everyone is going to reap what they sow. So what seed are you planting? And basically this energy is on you, on how you choose to love yourself through this conflict, through this confusion. And basically, Gemini, I'm telling you that the best way is to think about you. What's in the dark comes to light. And remember, someone is in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Something about what someone did in the summer, this past season. And right now in the autumn, they're not getting what it is that they want. This autumn, someone is seeing that they're not willing to go down that same road and have to make a decision to keep moving. This winter, someone is going to recognize that it's a cold, cold world out here. And that's because of the energy that you put out. Now it's about manifesting what it is that you want. Combat this energy for my Geminis that is in this light, that wants to stay in the light. Because no matter what, when we're in the light, you know, we're going to have that negative energy opposing us. And this is the time. How we oppose this energy right back is by continuously manifesting, by continuously being creative. A new opportunity is coming. Again, for some of us, if you want this situation to go around, you know, maybe someone is going to learn a lesson when it comes to this third party situation. Okay, you never know. But for the most part, this message, Gemini, on this energy check-in, for some of us, again, the Grim Reaper is coming, okay? You gotta transform. It's an end to a situation. It's no second chances to it. Some of us, it's a new opportunity that's coming, and you have to take what you learned from this bullshit that you just came out of. Everything is not a loss, it's a lesson to learn. And somebody is going to learn that they're not bringing any L's. No matter what, a lesson is being learned. And some people like to learn their lessons the hard way. And so be it. Basically, the agenda is stability, I believe, for all involved. But it's just about how you choose to go and get yours. You know, God gave us all choices, free will. We all have free will. Again, this is just a message for guidance to learn from this experience. This experience, it's not placed here to break you. This experience is placed here to make you stronger. We got the energy of the shaman. It's about being in a higher consciousness at this time for my Geminis, in that right path. Glide through the void and connect with elemental spirits. Stay in your higher power, Gemini, because again, we got a Gemini, some Gemini in this energy that from, you're going to reap what you sow. If you are dealing with any other deity trying to stop someone from starting a new cycle in their life, trying to curse someone's new love or curse someone's love situation, when it comes to this opposing energy, we have power. You have the ability to bring this energy down. And with your ability to bring this energy down, Gemini, it's through love and gentleness. Love and gentleness are your real strength. Never give up, because you will succeed. This cold energy that's trying to come at you, it's about you. Stand in your heart space. Stand in love. Not dumbing down to this energy in the South Node. Because it's going to, it ends your protection through your ancestors, through the spirit guides. You have a guardian spirit that's sending you signs. And they want you to open up in order to see it. So right now it's time to take a look inside. This may be time for you to spend time alone, Gemini, in order to look at what you manifested, look at what you want to manifest, especially when it comes to a loving relationship in your life, especially when it comes to loving yourself. So you may be seeing signs, you may be seeing synchronicities at this time. And know that you have the strength. You are capable of overcoming this bullshit. You may be realizing, you may be now feeling like there is some bullshit going on in the energy of my energy. You may feel it. It may come from other people. It may come from circumstances that keeping you up at night. You're not able to sleep. You're not feeling motivated at work and shit like that, Gemini. And you have the strength to overcome this. Overcoming obstacles through grace and willpower. And that's how you get through it. Patience is necessary here. Find patience and stillness and time alone right now. It's important for you to be able to see that bullshit for what it is. See the situation for what it is, Gemini. And again, to manifest, take this opportunity to see what it is that you learn. See what it is that you achieve. What it is you accomplish. This is the time for many of us to pat ourselves on the back. And at this time, many of us on that dark side There's going to be some changes that's going to be happening in your life because of your actions, because of your insanity on thinking by continuously doing what you always did in relationships, by thinking by continuing in these cycles of your nonsense, that it's really going to get you somewhere. And the road stops here, boo-boo. So I'm going to end this with a couple of messages from Archangel Michael. What messages do you have for Gemini? Close this reading. Write about your thoughts and your feelings. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and healings. So, write about whatever you're feeling, Gemini. And it's for us in that darker energy as well. Write about what's hurting you, what has hurt you. Get it out instead of using this energy to oppose someone else because you didn't get what you wanted out of a situation, because you didn't, because of whatever made it happen to you in your life. In order to move through, you have to go through the grieving process, first through that pain and the hurt, and it's about acceptance. You're going to be angry, but we have to accept things for what it is, the choices that we've made. We have to forgive. We have to love to get through this grief. And it's important not to stay stuck in it. It's important to make a commitment to yourself and explore your options. And it's important for you to believe and trust and honor and trust your feelings. Throughout this process, it's important for you to forgive yourself. If this is stemming through something from childhood, you did the best with what you know how to do from that circumstance. And forgive yourself, because you really have done nothing wrong. Some of us may need to seek counseling, but you can start counseling by praying. You can start counseling by getting on your knees and talking to God, talking to the universe, letting them know what's bothering you, writing down in a journal what is bothering you, so to get that energy out and not hold it in. It holds pain and holding discourse. It causes dis-ease, and that leads to disease. It's important to be in gratitude. Thank you, Lord. Be assertive and take action at this time. You have courage and confidence to succeed. You are a sightseer. Manifest your travel dreams with confidence. You can have this life of luxury, but you have to be authentic. Embrace your differences, and self-acceptance is key. And it's important to be a visionary. Lastly, lean on God and the angels for support. Man, when we recognize that no man is perfect and we're always going to be disappointed and let down at times, that allows us to learn forgiveness. That allows us to have that unconditional love. And that tells us again to lean on God and the angels for support, because they'll never stand you wrong. Dear God and angels, I give you this. Whatever your situation is now, and completely. I step out of the way and allow the divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. For all Geminis involved, now is the time to let go of this circumstance, step into your higher self, heighten your vibration in order to manifest what it is that you want. Let go to all my Geminis and let God and the angels handle this for you, help you with this circumstance, because without God and the angels, we're lost out here. I hope that this message has helped someone. Again, this is Trust and Love Tarot 555. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.